Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. And we've got our character here, a young Breton thief-like, named Shadowstep. He grew up in the big city of High Rock. He's a bit of a mage because, of course, he's a Breton, but yeah, we're mostly going to be doing stealth archery, which is kind of my go-to with Oblivion. Now, in the last episode, we were able to create our character and escape the Imperial dungeon, and Boris told us to bring the Amulet of Kings to Wayne Priory. But there's a couple little things I want to grab on the way, so we're going to quickly go do that before we continue with the main quest. Now, when I first started playing Oblivion all those years ago, I had no idea that you could fast travel. I had come from Morrowind, and I just had no idea that fast travel was a thing. I played many playthroughs of the game just running about the map. My athletics and speed skills and attributes went up quite a bit, though, as a result. In this playthrough, we are going to set a limitation on ourselves wherein we cannot fast travel to a location we haven't discovered ourselves. That way, it's going to encourage us to really explore the map. So anyways, that's how we're going to be rolling in this playthrough. I'm just stopping here real quick to grab the bow. Okay. Okay, so up here, if you can get up here. Okay, do we need to go in sneak mode? A couple arrows here. Arrow of jolts. So the fine steel bow. This, everybody, is what we needed. So cool, you guys. So cool. Okay. Dude, we're starting out with 65 luck. That's gonna come in handy. Our major skills: athletics, blade, acrobats, light armor, marksman, sneak, speechcraft. Okay, cool. Cool. We can work with this. What am I doing? Oh, inventory. Still need to get used to all of these buttons, I feel like. Okay, so currently I have the rusty bow, which does 3 damage. Fine steel bow bumps us up to 5. Now remember that 3 damage is sneak multiplier 6, sneak multiplier 10. And we're going to continue using the iron arrows. Okay, yeah, we need to go sell some stuff, but for now... let's head back over to the city. That was it. Just wanted the bow. There's actually another little quick quest we can do. What is this? You know, movement is a little weird. I mean, I'm not really an Oblivion purist by any means, but movement is weird. And am I still getting athletic abilities from this? Let us see. So if you jump off stuff that hurts you, usually it will raise your acrobatics. So if we go to character, my acrobatics is at... oh, I can dodge. L2 and triangle. Okay, we're just going to jump around for a bit. And it looked like there was like a circular... just want to see if we can get... okay, now if we look at acrobatics... yep, the circle underneath the naked jumping man icon, that circle is more filled in. So yes, we're doing it. So what was this other one? L2? Let's dodge. Huh! Not great. Not great. Ow. Dodge. Dodge. Okay, that was way too much. As I said, there's another short but fun quest we're going to do, and that's going to be helping this fisherman dude right here. We're going to help him out. We're going to get a nice ring and a little bit of gold, and then I promise we will travel to the Imperial Marketplace. Thank you for watching Johnny Guitar.
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish. Go on and wait, help? Oh, well then, I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away. The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Okay, we are indeed going to go and grab those scales. It's an easy quest. Oh, okay, I'm going to continue pressing the wrong buttons, everybody. This is just... I don't know if I love the... I mean, I know I can just change the buttons back. It's fine. Okay, we're armed with a steel sword. Let's go ahead and turn the bow into... There we go, my main weapon. Okay. So this quest, once again, you get a decent little prize. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. But more importantly, it's easy to get a little bit of, this is my quest. Active quest. Go. Okay. Now it is my active quest. It's going to give us a little bit of one-handed skill. Pretty easy one-handed skill, I think. Let us begin. well, this is not going great. Bethesda, it's not going great. Normally the fish is out here. Like, I've literally played this quest like a month ago. I got excited for the remaster, or the rumors of the remaster, so I played this quest. The fish is supposed to be over here, not all the way over here. This game is broken. Okay, maybe we need to go on the dock. Anyways, this isn't a big deal. We can skip this if we need to. Maybe it wants us to start on the dock? $12 feet that way. Is that what that's telling me? There's no fish. Okay, screw you, buddy. Maybe we'll come back to this. Maybe we won't. We shall see. For now, at least we raised our athletics, right? That was pretty good. Okay, your fish don't exist, okay? Maybe in a future update we can get those fish. Let's go ahead, and we could just fast travel to the marketplace, but I want to walk through the city. I really do.
Speak.
Hello there. My name is Elregale. I look after Thamriel. He's a little strange. Touched by the gods, they say. Thamriel says she hears voices. All the men and women who lived and died here for thousands of years. Maybe they left ghosts behind. Please, go on. Farewell.
Speak.
If you can get used to Thorinir, you can find some good deals there.
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Good day.
You too.
Tidings, citizen.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a
I
bad way to make
suppose
some
I have
money
a moment.
if you've
What is
got
it?
the stones for it.
So I've heard.
Take care.
Take care.
What is it, citizen? Greetings, Breton.
What's new with you? I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago.
Can I help you? Othiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine. We'll see. Not now, not later, not ever. Really? Interesting.
Don't, please. I'm sorry.
That's just not funny. What nonsense. You think that's funny? Really?
Whatever you want.
That's right. Exactly. Goodbye.
Can you spare
Evil, foul-smelling little brutes.
Goodbye.
Welcome to the copious coin purse. What kind of deal can I make for you today? All right. What a great story. That is just stupid. Don't try. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Really? Interesting. Sorry, I don't get... Don't waste... No more! You're frightening me. That's right. Exactly. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. A pleasure to serve you.
Okay, I'm
Let's
trying
do
to
business.
haggle with this guy. Okay. Trying to haggle with this son of a bitch. Because I want him to kind of comment every time I sell him something. I want him to comment on it.
You drive a hard bargain.
There we go. Okay, we're right in the sweet spot. Every time he comments, that means we're like pushing his limits, which means it's going up.
That's a fair deal.
Okay, we're going to get rid of our short sword because we will be replacing it. Now, if we really wanted to get our mercantile skill up, we do this. We would sell them. It would take forever, but just sell them one at a time. Also, the speech mini game. The speech mini game was not. It seemed more confusing. I remember it being easier, and by remember, I literally played Oblivion like a month ago. Yeah, it seemed weird, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna do it until we get to 100, so just 3 more times. But yeah, I feel like the interface for the speech minigame used to be clearer. I don't know why they think they made it easier. I think the instead of like using triangles or filled in triangles, they use like I don't even know. I don't even know. Anyways, not super impressed. Ooh, that was the sound of my mercantile going up. Okay, I think I want to keep everything I currently have right there. I never use scrolls. I know I should, but I just don't. I just don't use them. Ooh, the torches weigh nothing. Nice, good to know. Okay, that's it, but we're up to 200.
To serve you.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodbye. Please come again.
Yep, mercantile went up to 12. So as far as leveling up goes, as long as they haven't changed too much, let's
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch.
let's quickly go through the
How goes it?
Shut up, you guys. Okay, let's look at the map. We need to make our way to the docks. No, not the university. Okay, this way. So we got to go back through the Imperial Palace district to the Temple district to the waterfront. This is where we're trying to get to. So, a quick reminder on how to level up, or what leveling up is, I guess would be more apt. I only level up when I only gain a new level when I raise my major skills. Just these skills. And I kind of chose the skills that I think I'll be using the most throughout this playthrough. So we'll be leveling up okay. Now the minor skills, you may ask, well, why even bother leveling them up? Well, the minor skills are all connected to a attribute, meaning if I raise my mercantile skill a bunch, which is connected to the speechcraft attribute, or personality rather, when I level up, I'll be able to put multiple points into the personality attribute. So for instance, when I want to raise my strength, I'm going to just go train armorer with one of the trainers, just so when I level up, I'll be able to add extra points into my strength. So anyways, that's kind of how it works.
Good to know. Have you heard any word?
Okay, we've sold everything we can. We will go to the arena eventually. Not yet.
So I've heard.
Have you ever spent the night at the King and Queen Temple?
She teaches others how to do it. Now there's some.
Forget how lovely it is hearing all of your guys' quests. Okay.
So I've heard.
What's the news from the other parts of town?
Alright, let's do this. We need to run to the waterfront.
What? Stantis Varid. I'm not a priest anymore, just a private seeker in search of white light. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. Good day. Speak.
Have pity on an old. I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, kind sir. Oh, blessings of Stendar upon ye.
What is it, citizen?
Okay, we're about to dive into another simple quest. This is one that I do every single time. There are two major benefits to this quest. Let's check them out.
What can I do for you? Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil. There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold. A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left. Farewell.
Oh my god, you guys. This game is beautiful. Look at the lighting. You know, I gotta say, it's got a little bit of a Dragon's Dogma 2 vibe to it going on. Okay, everybody, this is gonna be a fun quest. Let us check it out. We just need to sleep for like 2 hours. I've awakened to find that the bloated float has somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened. Alright, let's do this.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands. What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you? There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here. Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot.
I've killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the bloated float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the bloated float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search his body and see if there's a key to free him. Alright. Now, the gear these guys are wearing is awesome. So we're just going to grab all of that. And his instructions. Let's see if I can get better at this. I don't find this easier, everybody, the way that we're, there. I hate how... There we go. This is much better for our character. Oh, you look awesome. That's why they call him Carrid Shadowstep. Okay. Let's find that note. Lynch, your instructions are to make your way to the bottom deck of the ship and secure all the rooms there. Make sure you don't disturb Minx. She's to be left alone to do her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Breville in 3 days. Make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. S. Alright, let's go and talk to the cook.
About time someone showed up. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Graman Gromarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormel, the float's owner hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves. All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck, and then there's the top deck. Good luck. You'll need it.
Ho there, where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed. Lynch sent you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine? What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch? You bested Lynch. I always knew he was out of practice. Oh well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him, as usual. Show me what you've got!
I've killed a second thief, this one a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using strange code names. The only useful bit of advice I discovered is that their leader seems to be named Celine. I should search her belongings for anything of use, then make my way up to the top deck and secure the ship's wheel for Graman. Okay, Minx. Let's go to the top deck, shall we?
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet? Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen? Damn that woman. She promised a 4-part split when we recovered the Golden Galleon. She never said anything about splitting it 5 ways. She said when we got back to the safe house in Breville, we would divide the loot after she fenced the damn thing. Do Lynch and Minx know about this? Well, since they're out of the way, if I kill you, that means Celine and I split the take 2 ways. This heist is getting better and better.
I've slain yet another thief, this one a large Nord named Wrath. He was guarding the ship's wheel. He mentioned that they hijacked the bloated float to recover something called the Golden Galleon. I should now get Graman and tell him that the path to the ship's wheel is safe. Okay, wonderful. Look at the lighting, dude. The lighting. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let us go get Gramam.
Nice. Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormil is safe. I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her. Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
Alright, I'm gonna throw down a quick save because I would like to do this in a way where we save Celine's life. I do not want Celine to die. I like Celine. I think she's pretty cool. So we're gonna. There's a way you can do this using the information you got off of all these other bandits. There's a way we can do this where Celine gets to live. Hopefully, I can manage that.
How'd you get in here? Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you? There's no cook on board the bloated float. How dare you try and make a fool of me? After I deal with you, I'll feed your body to the slaughterfish. How'd you get in here? Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you? We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was... What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well. How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house. No one will find us there. Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch? Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise. Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please, no treasure is worth my life. The bloated float is yours.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish. If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. I won't feel safe until you do that.
I've already surrendered. What more do you want? I'm your prisoner. I've already surrendered. What more do you want? I'm your prisoner.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port.
Okay, I'm a little confused. So, are you gonna follow me? Okay, hopefully she follows me. Cause that... Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. The quests are a little buggy, but that's actually to be expected. I would kind of expect that. Hopefully no quests are so buggy that you get fully locked out of them. That would suck. Alright, okay. You, go. I love you, Celine. I wish I could romance you. You would be the one character I would romance. Celine is now safely locked inside a room on the inn deck. I should return to Ormil and let him know so we can finally get the ship home. Got it. Back upstairs. The load times are really quick though, so not too worried.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough.
All right, tell me about stuff.
Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the Bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. Celine no longer holds the Bloated float. Once we get to the Imperial City, I intend to make sure she is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Please, go get some rest.
You know, I wonder if later on we could go back into the no. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of the settings I have here. I'm wondering if we can go back later and find her large. We can find her in the prison. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. That's Can we find her in the prison? Can I later go into the prison and Celine will be in one of the cells? I don't know. Maybe we'll test that later. For now, though, another thing we should probably look at. There we go. I'm getting slightly better at this, everybody. Slightly better. Slightly quicker. Okay. We do have the Blackwater Blade. Now, currently I have an Iron Longsword that's 3 damage. Blackwater Blade is the same amount of damage, but it absorbs fatigue. Absorbing fatigue is important. Let's go ahead and throw the blade right there. Absorbing fatigue is important because we seem to use fatigue a lot more with this update. You know, sprinting, stuff like that. Anyways, let's sleep so that we arrive back in the city in the morning. Yeah, it seems like we're using fatigue more with this remaster, so this blade will take me quite far in the game. The Bloated float has arrived back at the Imperial City. I should speak with Ormil before I disembark. Okay, so we've got a new weapon out of this. Ooh, I can block. I can swing it. How's it look? I can block, I can swing. Cool. So yeah, we've got some new armor. We got a new blade. And then now Ormil is going to give us a pretty good gift as well. Let's see.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course. You've already got the room. It's down below deck. Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy. All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board. Spared no expense. Farewell, my friend.
Okay. My memory may be off, but I'm pretty sure that I now can always use that room. Like, he won't charge me in the future, I believe. I always will now just have a room at the Bloated Float. Okay, let's see what next is coming up. So we've got a little bit going on. We should deliver the amulet, shouldn't we? Let's go ahead and deliver the amulet. There's actually a couple other things I want to do, but not yet. I think I want to get that amulet delivered pretty quickly. Where are we going? To the Wayne Priory? Let's fast travel to this location because we've already discovered it. Remember? Remember that rule we made? Now, we will not be riding a horse in this playthrough, and that is mostly because...
How goes it?
That's mostly because I want to raise my athletic skill myself. I don't want to be relying on a horse. It's very important that I get quick. My athletics gets up and my speed attribute goes up because we need to be able to just, in general, be a badass. Okay. I do want to check on this fish quest real quick. Maybe it, like... Maybe it improved? Maybe I can do it now? Okay, it was worth checking, everybody. Okay, I think we don't have... I don't have a ton of time, so we're just gonna make our way over to the Priory. But let's try to enjoy some of the beautiful countryside that they've created for us. Where are we going to? Coral? Coral, this way. Alright. Thank you guys for watching Johnny Guitar. By the way,
What is it, citizen?
I play Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas. Check out the Johnny Guitar channel. I've also lately been when I go camping, I've been making like little videos of me camping. I camp out in the Great Basin deserts of the United States often. I really love desert camping. So check out the channel. There's a couple videos. Might be something you like. Otherwise, let's make our way to the Wayne Priory.
Fall before me, Breton! Whoa!
Your money or your life? We can play it that way if you like.
Okay, everybody, here we are at Wayne Priory. So, in the next episode, we're going to, well, we're going to become the hero of Kvatch, basically. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, we're going to become the hero of Kvatch, but we're going to do that in the next episode. And then, yeah, we've got another couple quests I want to do. Ooh, the steel blue ones here are the most precious, because we can turn them into shield potions. Yep, there is a potion that allows you to create like a damage shield around yourself. It's actually the best part about alchemy in my mind. Okay, everybody, I'm super excited about this. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. We're just going to keep dropping episodes of this, but eventually I will start doing like one episode a week. But for the next couple weeks, I think I'm just going to drop as many episodes as I can. Thank you for watching the Johnny Guitar channel, everybody, and we will see you next time we play Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.